Okay, let's jump right in. Think about how technology is, well, not just changing bits and pieces, but maybe completely flipping the script on something really basic, like how we work. How teams connect, how companies manage their people.
That's exactly what we're diving into today. We're looking at the material you sent over on TechHR. It's all about how tech isn't just helping HR with paperwork anymore. It's really revolutionizing the whole function and maybe the workplace itself.
Right. So our mission here is to unpack that material. We want to understand what tech HR actually is, what kind of tech we're talking about, the big roadblocks companies hit, and maybe most importantly, why this isn't just for HR folks or executives, why it matters to you.
Fundamentally, tech HR means embedding these newer technologies, automation, data, connectivity, right into the core of HR, into people management strategies. It's using tech to really reshape how a company engages with its workforce.
So much more than just, say, putting performance reviews online or something.
Oh, absolutely. Way beyond that. The sources you shared highlight some specific game changers. IoT, the Internet of Things, cloud computing, sophisticated analytics, and a big one, AI and machine learning.
Okay.
And it's not just about having these tools. The key point in the materials is that this tech fundamentally changes how people, engage with their work and how resources are used. It boosts productivity, think smarter workflows, maybe AI suggesting better team setups, that sort of thing.
That idea of changing how people engage seems critical, but if the tech is so powerful, what's the catch? The sources mentioned a pretty significant challenge, didn't they?
They did. And it's really the core issue. It's not usually the tech itself that's the problem. It's transferring the know-how within the organization and, crucially, getting people to actually adopt and use these new tools effectively in their daily jobs.
The human element. You can have the fanciest system, but if people don't use it or don't know how or just don't want to, well, it doesn't do much good. And the material really hammers home that getting this adoption piece right is vital for staying competitive.
Absolutely vital. It's strategic. And when you look at why companies are pushing for tech HR, the list of benefits from your sources is pretty compelling. Yes, it transforms how things operate internally, but it also delivers real productivity gains. Automating routine stuff frees people up, not just HR, but everyone, for more meaningful work.
And in this kind of global market we're in, tech HR gives companies an edge, doesn't it? Makes them more appealing to, say, younger workers who just expect slick tech. And it can actually make teams work better together.
Yeah. Better collaboration, using data to understand team dynamics. Plus, it helps leaders get ahead of potential issues, like maybe spotting who might be thinking of leaving, or identifying skills gaps before they become serious problems.
Proactive.
And of course, the bottom line. The sources mention trimming costs through efficiency, which can lead to better profits and fuel growth. It shifts HR from being seen just as a cost center.
Or like a strategic partner.
Precisely.
The sources even gave a specific example, BuildHr solutions on the Zoho platform. They described it as enabling smart, autonomous, self-learning organizations. What does that actually mean?
Well, based on that description, it sounds like using AI and analytics to create systems that adapt. So instead of rigid processes, the platform might learn from how people use it, personalize things like training recommendations, maybe tailor benefits, automate simpler decisions. So moving towards that more individualized approach the sources talk about.
Right, customized practices. Which leads us back to the listener. Why should you, listening now, care about all this tech HR stuff?
Well, because it directly impacts your work life. The tools you use every day, how you connect with colleagues, the efficiency of basic processes, even the company culture. It affects your organization's success, its stability, and definitely the skills you'll need going forward. It's the environment your career operates in.
So, to sum it up, tech HR is a massive shift, not just a trend. It's changing HR, changing organizations, driven by AI, analytics, the cloud. The big hurdle is getting everyone on board, but the payoff in productivity, competitiveness, growth looks huge.
And thinking about that move towards more personalized, customized practices, it brings up a really interesting final thought, doesn't it?
Yeah. What does all this mean for your personal experience of work down the line? How could this tech directly shape your own career path in this new landscape? Definitely something to mull over.